This video is brought to you by Upside. For the past 2 weeks, I've been on an animated short binge. It started with My Little Goat, and now I just can't stop. And YouTube just keeps blessing me with one after the other. The quality, the variety, the creativity. This genre of animation just hits so many checkboxes for me. At one moment, I'm watching a short about two dudes going on some D&D-esque bro quest. And then the next, I'm watching a kid in some horrifying doll shop that is genuinely the sum of all my fears. But out of all of the animated shorts I've seen so far, the one that has stuck with me the most, besides My Little Goat, is Fueled. It is a visual tour de force and features some of the most outstanding backgrounds and lighting I've ever seen in an animated short. Hell, just in animation in general. And all of this supplements a brutal and tragic story that features virtually no dialogue. Just visual storytelling at its finest, with expressive eyes and faces and body language. There was even a moment that made me audibly gasp from shock. I'm dead serious. And guess what? This short was done by students. Yeah. and it's not uncommon for animated shorts to be done by a lone group of talented students who are just sharing a class assignment with the world. And I feel that it is my duty to showcase and signal boost these emerging artists so that they can continue to create quality projects. So, let's take a closer look at this gorgeous but gut-wrenching short that takes these cute anthro characters and just rips your heart out with them. Aw, an adorable cat wife and her husband. They look so happy. I'm sure that nothing bad will happen to them, right? Right?
Oh no, bro!
Fueled was released on YouTube in December of 2021 and was uploaded to the channel Killedthecat Productions. I guess that tracks. The short itself was created by a handful of animation students from Sheridan College in Ontario, Canada. First off, I want to highlight how cool it is that we live in a day and age where we can see the production process of projects online. For example, the Instagram account for Killedthecat Productions is a treasure trove of information, behind-the-scenes clips, and even memes from the artists themselves. I genuinely love that despite the mature and dark tone of this short, that the people who made it have a sense of humor and can laugh about their own creations. Oh, look, she's turning into a watermelon. They even have this wonderful roll call that features each member of their team introducing themselves accompanied by their own little animal OC that sports the same visual style featured in Fueled. Like, the impression I get from this team is positive and energetic, and it's no wonder that such talented individuals could field such a tremendous and popular short. Hell, it got over 5 million views on YouTube in less than a year. And it also went on to win multiple awards at film festivals. I truly hope that this group continues to work together, or at the very least, that these individuals, who will be listed in the description of this video, get the chance and opportunity to grow as artists and creators, because they clearly have a lot of talent to offer the world. So, what's the short about? I keep talking about how dark, tragic, and brutal it is, so let me give you all some context. For the record, I encourage you all to support the original upload. Also, there will be unsurprisingly spoilers in this video. So, we follow the story of a character named Kathy, a little anthro cat girl who is wrapped up in a blanket and looks to be in a state of shock. Why are there police officers? Why the paramedics? What happened? Who is this dog? Questions that will be answered soon enough. We cut to Kathy in her car, as her gas meter blinks empty. In the passenger seat is a map with pictures and information that indicate a search. The police sketch of this frightful dog is taped to the rearview mirror of her car. Kathy searches her wallet for gas money and doesn't have enough. And that is when we cut to our first flashback, where Kathy initially meets this handsome cat boy, and they clearly click with one another. We then return to Kathy in the act of stealing gas from a nearby gas station in this dark, snowy, dreary forest. The pig working at the gas station attempts to stop Kathy from stealing the gas, We see a series of intermittent flashbacks of Kathy with the cat boy going on dates, hugging one another, kissing one another, then the silhouette of the dog from the police sketch walking out the door while holding a knife. Throughout all of this, Kathy is unable to get the gas, and she snaps. She attacks the worker with a broken bottle, and his cigarette falls out of his mouth into a gas puddle, and it all ignites in an explosion. Kathy survives the accident and frantically runs back to her car with the gas, while completely ignoring the chaos behind her. The car turns on, and as she looks up at the rearview mirror, she sees her bloody self in the torn police sketch and snaps out of her state of mind. A final flashback. Our suspicions are confirmed. This dog killed her husband, and reality sets in for Kathy. In the pursuit of seeking out her husband's murderer, she had become a killer herself, and everything came crashing down around her. Her husband will never come back, and now neither will she. At this point, it's obvious why this short was called Fueled. Not for the gas, but how Kathy was fueled by revenge. What was once an innocent, sweet girl who lived in marital bliss with the love of her life was now an obsessed and disturbed individual who forsook a path of recovery and instead chose retribution. Like I said earlier, there's virtually no dialogue in this short, and the plot is conveyed via visual storytelling, which is the short's greatest strength. Everything is subtextual, and it requires viewers to follow along and connect the dots through flashbacks and Kathy at the present time. How Kathy loses herself in the pursuit of vengeance and reaches a point of no return. The destruction of the gas station is also the destruction of Kathy. When she looks in the rearview mirror and sees a bloodied face and violent eyes staring back at her, she breaks down, seeing the killer she has been hunting looking right back at her. She chokes on her tears and mourns and grieves as a metaphorical effigy of her revenge burns in front of her. The murderer is never caught. Her husband will never come back, and she just condemned herself by taking the life of another over something as trivial as a tank of gas. Honestly, it is a very tragic and somber conclusion. But look how cute the characters are! Aw, the designs remind me of Animal Crossing, and there she is, and Agretzico. No, but seriously, the visual direction and style of this short is top tier. The cute designs of the girl and boy cat serve as a wonderful juxtaposition to the mature tone and story of the short. Also, as you all know, I just adore anthro characters.
What did he say?
And how accessible they are to viewers and artists alike. I could assume a sense of feeling weak and powerless in a cruel world, which I can only imagine further fuels her desperation and need for revenge. Also, the murderer being what I assume is a Doberman, which further demonstrates the predator-prey dynamic in the world of animals. A small cat stands little chance against a powerful dog, one who took the very nucleus of her life. The flashbacks are bright, colorful, pleasant, soft. Sweet memories, while the present is dark, cold, ominous, which perfectly complement the emotional and mental state of Kathy. Her eyes? Large and expressive, and they capture the bliss she feels in her flashbacks, but also the panic and dread during the present time. The eyes and the expressions of the characters are key to telling this visual-based story, and they did so perfectly. Also, the colors and lighting are fantastic. Plus, they use a lot of rim lighting on the characters for an extra pop of dimension. And of course, the environments are gorgeously painted with rich detail. For example, after the gas station explodes, you can see the burned trunks and branches of trees nearby, which is excellent attention to detail. All in all, a gorgeous short with excellent visuals to complement and convey a tragic story. In conclusion, Fueled soundly demonstrates the power of visual storytelling and how impactful it can be. It reminds me a lot of Primal, which, by the way, is very high praise, and how viewers from across the world, regardless of their respective language or culture, can understand and follow a story based on visuals alone. The facial expressions, the body language, the lighting, the colors, these are universal things the majority of people can understand. And I just adore that type of art so much. In a world where things feel so hostile and combative. It is genuinely comforting that we, as viewers and human beings, still share common ground with how we can relate to art and what it conveys through visuals and non-dialogue sound alone. We all know what crying sounds like. We all know what a smile is. These are universal traits to our species. Again, I've been on an animated short binge, and it's quite common to see these shorts forego dialogue completely, and I love it. There seems to be more creative latitude in this genre of animation, from visual styles to the tone and themes of the story. In one night, I can stumble across something lighthearted and bright and jolly, and then immediately watch a short that features a dystopian society where humans are addicted to virtual reality. Good stuff. So, go support the creators of this wonderful short. Their socials and credits are in the description down below. I truly hope to see these individuals get a chance with more resources to create even greater visions, because they absolutely have the talent to back it up. Hopefully, we'll see these Animal Crossing-esque characters return, and maybe we can even get an alternative happy ending. Please, I beg you, give us a happy ending. I want the cat girl and her husband to be happy. They deserve it. Look how handsome he is. He deserves justice, all right? How dare you let him die? I hate you all. Go support them.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
So I imagine y'all are just like me and die a little on the inside when it comes to filling up the old gas tank for the week. But that's where Upside has your back. Upside is an app that helps you to earn cash back on day-to-day purchases. This is how it works. You download the free Upside app on the App Store or Google Play Store. When prompted by Upside, you can claim an offer and check in at the respective business the claim is related to. After checking in, you can choose which debit or credit card you use to pay with, and then get cash back in your Upside account, which you can withdraw via bank transfer, PayPal, or an e-gift card. By doing so, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside than you would have via a credit card's rewards program. This is legit a wonderful way to save money, and I've done so, especially when it comes to filling up my gas tank for the week. So I highly recommend Upside. Download the free Upside app and use code Saberspark to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. Link is in the description down below.